Alright, hi everyone, back to some more Pokemon Yellow Legacy. So, new team member, good old Pinsir, aka Mr. Slam, which you may recognize as a reference to the character from the Twisted Metal series. Yeah, like, I've never really used Pinsir before, because I think back in the original Gen 1 it was exclusive to Blue, and since I had Pokemon Red, like, well, never had a chance to use it back then. Didn't even. I don't think I really even got a chance to really use it much even in Yellow. I'm pretty sure you could get it in Yellow, the original version of Yellow. But again, it might have been like, oh, you either get it from the game corner or from the Safari Zone. And by then, usually I've made up my mind in terms of what team members I want to use. Oh, that's good. Minimize is helpful, very helpful. Ah. Come on, really? You're really gonna do this with the three? Of course. And after another one, then I finally am able to hit again. Okay. Yeah, good old Wigglytuff. Oh, good. Defense Curl. I'd use Seismic Toss, but I know Wigglytuff has pretty decent HP, so... Well, now might be time, because now I'm going to be doing next to nothing anyway. Ah, you failed. There we go. Yeah, and it took me a little while between the previous recordings because I may be one of the least efficient at grinding ever. So it takes me for like a good long time to even just do basic things. I don't know. Because like, I'm sitting there trying to grind Pinsir on like Krabby while fishing, and of course, I don't know why it's actually possible to not be able to catch something while fishing. So, just having several times where you, oh, nothing, no nibbles or anything, whatever. Ah, there we go. Yeah, the nice hidden item there. Actually, did I even... I don't think I actually taught Flash. So I figure I'm gonna give that to Pikachu here. Yeah. Honestly, we don't really need Thunder Shock if we're using Thunder Punch here. I think there was a mechanic where if you like just had Pikachu level up to learn Thunderbolt or something. Oh, Cubone in here. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, the first time you talk to it, it could actually like simulate the Flash, which is kind of interesting. I mean, granted, the whole Flash mechanic, Cubone again, of course, why not? But yeah, the Flash mechanic is like, you like only use it for the rock tunnel, which is kind of interesting. I'm actually surprised they didn't make you use it for any of the other pathways. Like, you don't have to use it for Seafoam Island, or you don't have to use it for the Unknown Dungeon or Cerulean Cave, whichever you prefer. So, it's kind of like, hey, it's a one and done sort of deal. So then you're just stuck with 70 accuracy lowering move. I think it still might be saving the accuracy. I'm not sure, but... Alrighty, there we go. Defeat the Pokemaniac. Game over. Well, not quite, but... Since we're right back at the Pokemon Center, I'm just gonna run back out and heal quick. But yeah, good old rock tunnel. So this is probably like one of the most tedious parts of the game for me. At least it always was, just because, like, I don't know. Rock tunnel never felt very interesting. Because it's like, you know, you don't have anything like the Team Rocket guys that are Mount Moon. Like, Mount Moon's pretty basic. It's your, you know, first big cave or whatever. But, you know, Rock Tunnel's like, oh, well, it's just another, oops, I don't know why I selected you. You know, just a cave filled with trainers and, you know, a couple items here or there, but, yeah. There's no really reward other than, hey, this is how we have to get all the way over to Lavender Town. Alright. More Zubat. Yes. I mean, I guess there's only so much you can do. We're just gonna have our extreme Zubat encounters here. I mean, I guess this is where it's like, oh, I could just do some repel, but I forgot to buy some, so that's just kind of whatever. Oh, you do, huh? Other than that, you stand around in a dark cave. Because it's like, yeah, without, you know, me using Flash, these people are literally all sitting here in the dark. It's just, you know, just one of those, like, video game logic moments. Gee, thanks for the headbutts. Alright, there we go. You're exhausted. Well... Let's see, what? I thought there was something else over here, but... Nah, I guess not. Alright, hi, Geodude. More of just encountering things every couple of inches, so... But yeah, over the weekend, I did get a chance to watch the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which, honestly, you know, I know there's probably plenty of people that saw, you know, the critic review is not so great, but honestly, you know, watching it, I thought it was perfectly fine. Like, you know, it does everything you'd probably want from a Mario movie, for being honest. Like, you know, you don't need, to have like the most serious or, you know, heavy duty plot line. Like, that's not really what the Mario, you know, games and things are about, really. Like, for me, like, there's really nothing wrong with just being like a fun movie. And, you know, at the very least, it succeeded at that. Like, you have plenty of interesting references to different things, like, you know, just to be a little bit of a spoiler there, but, like, seeing characters we haven't seen in forever, like Wart, Mauser, and even Birdo, you know, just, it's like, hey, that's kind of fun, right? Oh my goodness, this stupid Gloom here. For real, though. I can't even stand it with this gloom. I guess I probably should have tried something else, but yeah, we're not gonna waste time with these clowns anymore. Yeah. We're not dealing with that. But yeah, it's like, I know, like, people's like, oh, you know, it's pretty shallow and things like that. But like I said, there's really, I mean, for me, there's really nothing at all, you know, wrong with just being an entertaining movie. Because I can think of, you know, like, even movies in the same, within, like, a same franchise. Like, I look, an example, like, take, American Tail and Fievel Goes West. Like, American Tail was certainly the more plot-heavy kind of movie. American Tail was much more fun. You know which one I ended up liking more? I liked Fievel Goes West a lot more. Oh, Charmeleon. So this was a good pick to have War Turtle out here. That could be interesting. I don't know what you're setting up for there. But yeah, I mean, not every movie is going to be, you know, like the old Pixar special or something like, you know, more contemporary, like The Wild Robot. I mean, there's certainly a place for... actually, no, I'm not going to switch out to Nidoking here. But yeah, there's definitely a place to have those kind of movies. I mean, they're great to have, like, those very, you know, deep, emotional movies. But sometimes, just for fun. Like, you just want a fun, you know, low-stakes kind of movie that's just kind of, like, getting a chance to see, you know, like a game that you liked on... you know, at home, like, just seeing it, like, on the big screen is great. I mean, I don't, you know, I don't get the criticism where it's like, you know, if it isn't, you know, most high concept thing out there, that it's automatically terrible or whatever, so. I'd say, you know, if you like Mario, you'll probably be fairly happy with it. And it'll probably be a little bit better for you to eat this dig here. And especially now we have Mega Drain to take the place of Absorb. Yeah, you were gonna level up anyway. You're a better technician. Well, I suppose. Great, I get a wild encounter like the right as I go into the path of the hiker. Please no, we're gonna break the game. Hit me with your best shot. Oh, that's which is funny because yeah, I know it before he had posted the most recent video, Cody had mentioned about like how crazy the level increase for trainers in Kanto were in the Crystal Legacy. You know, because he's like, oh well, you know, it's like the very first trainer we came across was a hiker, and it's just like, oh my gosh, look at the level in this guy. And that was just kind of the line I dropped. It's like, yeah, they're just ready to come out and throw down. Did we just do this? This feels very familiar to me. I mean, granted, yeah, it's gonna be, well, it was gonna be a critical hit, but yeah, that would have still hurt Nidoking a lot more than Parasect here. Yeah, fired away. Yeah, yeah, it does. Yeah, fortunately, I'm not super worried about fighting types with Nidoking. It's mostly those dig attacks that are giving me a lot of pause. Let's see. Oh yeah, then the other thing, he had showed a video, or at least a picture of it, and I looked at a video, to be honest. But yeah, for a Kaizo Pokemon Platinum, which, yeah, that looked absolutely absurd. I mean, you get, of course, you know, Kaizo fashion, like, by the time you get to Elite Four and things like that, like, oh yeah, better make sure you're at level 100, because, of course, everyone's up there. It's like, I don't even want to think about, like, just the sheer level of grinding necessary to, you know, get all the way up there. Nah, no focus energy. Yeah, I don't care about focus energy. Oh, you win. Alright, let's see. Hello, Geodude. Yeah, yeah, one of those kinds of hacks, they would never be anything I would be even remotely competent enough to try. Like, I've messed around with Pokemon Blue Kaizo a little bit, like, years ago. Nothing I was going to do a video, but I was just kind of curious to see how, you know, how far I could get before I just got super frustrated with everything. And yeah, it's really ridiculous. So, I mean, if you're really up for, like, a strong challenge in a Pokemon game, then sure, you know what? Go ahead and look for those, because they have them for a bunch of different generations now. Like, I know there's I think, Crystal Kaizo and, like, an Emerald Kaizo, I think. So yeah, now, you know, with Gen 4 with Platinum, yeah, I mean, if you want to really be able to show off your expert level knowledge of the game mechanics, then yeah, that'll definitely be the hack for you. Okay, I feel like they must have buffed Onyx's attack as well, because that's, I mean, it wasn't, like, super painful, but, like, it still seemed to hit a little bit harder than an Onyx tackle normally would. Da, 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 da. You know what? Well, since Bite is a normal type move, normally I would keep Bite, but the Tail Whip could be useful in terms of if I really want to lower someone's defense, I guess. Like, yeah, why am I keeping 2 water moves, though? Alright, make sure I didn't forget anything else down here. Always forgetting where, items and such are. Do you think that the, oh yeah, poor, Charger, well, I'm planning on switching out Pikachu at some point, so I'm like, I don't really know if I feel like, leveling him up anymore. And especially not in this place, with hikers everywhere. Alright, yeah, I guess not. Onward and outward. Actually, you know what? Try to level up on something like a Cubone here. Yeah. I feel that coming. Well, at least I burned him, so it didn't hit me super hard. Outsiders. Yeah, at least take advantage. Yeah, at least take advantage of your lower special. And nerf your attack while I'm at it. Ow. Well, good to know he had rock throw. Graveler, yeah. We have just the ticket for the rock types here. And of course, we're still a ways from abilities, so no chance of him having endure, or not endure, whatever. Sturdy. I couldn't think for a second. Alright. Let's... I could have sworn there was an item over here. Oh well. Yeah. Let's get out of here. Yeah, before we have all these jokers. Nah, he's probably gonna have wing attack or something. Probably wouldn't hurt to try to go after him a chop. I mean, granted, you know, something like seismic toss. Yeah, that's great. You know what? That experience didn't really make that feel worth it. Should just heal up some of the lower HP guys. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Oh boy. More of this kind of nonsense here. Well, at least they're not trying to use Sing on me, so I'm at least grateful for that. Yeah, no. I could just feel the wing attack getting ready to happen. Well, yeah, you're doing the same thing like with those stupid Growlithe roars. Your whirlwind, that's the same concept. You're sorry, you're like a generation too early for that. Oh good, Fury Swipes. Let's just waste my time with 3. Okay. Hey, critical hit when you don't need them. But do you have any regrets? That's the important part. Alright. No Geodude. Haha, can you beat my power? I think there's a chance we could. Granted, Geodude's gonna be a little bit obnoxious to deal with, but I'm not gonna switch to Parasect because I can feel that rock throw coming. So you can just eat a bubble beam. Alright, yeah, we'll just keep up with the War Turtle. I mean, it's low stress. Yeah, Graveler even more so. There we go. Yeah, you certainly were, huh? Alright. We don't have time for that nonsense here. Alright, no, nothing there. I know there's the at least there always was the TM for Rock Slide in here somewhere. Ah. You want one too? Well, you're gonna have to go bug Professor Oak about that. I don't know how many of them he made anyway. Of course, since it was brand new, I'm not sure exactly how you heard about it, unless Blue's running around boasting about his Pokedex. That seems to be in character for him. Ligaton, okay. Stomp. I'm surprised that didn't do a bit more damage, to be honest. Headbutt. Yeah, there we go. Ow. Slowpoke. Alright, I'm gonna have to heal up here because... I mean, granted, it didn't hurt quite as much as I thought it was going to, but, you know, it was still really wearing me down. I mean, Pinsir was tanking those shots like a champ. Yeah, it's kind of funny when Slowpoke's like headbutt is only doing slightly less damage than Lickitung's. And Lickitung was at least getting stab bonus from that. Oh well. So jealous. Yeah. I'm nervous to put Parasect out front, mostly just because the speed is kind of a concern. Oh, Weeping Bell. So are we gonna have any more status shenanigans here? Alright, no. Just critical hit attacks. Which, speaking of which, I can use that too. And some double kick. Well, guess what? You have no HP left, so that was a waste of your time. It was too... Okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah, this is why we stock up on super potions, especially now that, you know, trainers have better move pools and things like that. Alright, okay, we got another one of you standing around here. Oh, good. Pidgeotto. Yeah, there's that wing attack that I knew it would probably be coming if I tried anything. Okay, there we go. That's good. Eradicate. I'll just leave in for the double kick action here. And a critical hit is always clutch. Nidorina. Feel like I could do some Charmeleon action here. I'll see if we're gonna get poisoned, huh? No. Again, a contact move I can use without fear because we don't have abilities to know poison point yet. Yeah, kind of funny how that didn't, do as much damage as it did to Nidorino. Well, you challenged me. I'm not gonna take it easy. Okay. Yeah, and this segment's running long, but again, like I said, Rock Tunnel is such a long, tedious thing. And I don't necessarily like to leave off in the middle. So we just have to keep powering through, but yeah, once we get finished with that, then we kind of get back into the open here. Wait, no, I guess there wasn't anything up here. Alright, whatever. Ugh, thank you. Must continuously have Zubat swoop down on me here. Alright, well. We'll see. I mean, I don't know how much your team is going to reflect the fact that you're hunting Pokemon here in the Rock Tunnel. Thank you for payday. I'll take a little extra money eventually. War Turtle. Oh, okay. Well, guess what? We're ready for that. So big one shot from Mega Drain. Furo, yeah, see? Yeah, there's nothing that you have that says, oh, I was here for the Rock Tunnel. There's no Zubat, no Geodude, no Cubone, no Machop, you know. There we go, I can take advantage of some speed hacks. Alright, cool. You're out of Pokemon! I'm also not sure if they have it coded so if you do use running shoes, if that increases your encounter rate or not. I'll have to see if I can. I'll have to come back. I'm not. I think I missed whatever branching pathway to get to where the rock slide was. I'll just probably grab that off screen or something. I just like to get through here and get out. Alright. Just in case, because we want to be ready for anything that these guys have to throw at us. Yeah, just a couple more trainers here, and then we'll be able to save in good old Lavender Town. Oh, of course. You're gonna throw out the one Pokemon that's gonna go after the two I want to use. Yeah, sure. There you go. You're finally using your brain. Alright, cool. Far-fetched. Nah, well. Oh, good. Fury attack. Really? Sharpen. Oh, that's an interesting move. I mean, I guess it's kind of creative to give it to Farfetch because I guess, you know, playing on the whole leak, so... Alright, well... Again, not a great matchup for Pinsir here. Alright, well... We'll try our luck a little bit here. Okay, bite's fine. Yeah, no, we're not gonna play that game. Because that's just asking for rock throws. Oh, and that too. I mean, that wouldn't have hurt, but... Good work. Golbat is interesting. Yeah, getting burned helps a lot. Definitely takes the edge off of some of their attacks there. Alright. Hey, Fever. It's delicious. Okay. Rhyhorn. Huh. You know what? Yeah, sure. Everyone's gonna be you know, packing those multi-hit attacks here. But we can take care of that really easily. You know what? I mean, Dig doesn't scare me too much. Of course. We can try Seismic Toss because Digtree doesn't have great HP, so... Oh, thanks. Sand Attack. That's what was missing. But no matter, because you're out. Cleared your head. I was gonna say, we have a Max Ether. I think that's the only item on this, Oh yeah, one more, one last trainer. Kangaskhan. That's an interesting one. What? Ow. Yeah, our last trainer here is packing all kinds of nasty surprises. Oh my gosh, the critical hits. It's too much. Oh, my Pokemon. There we go. Nice to... I don't like you for beating me. Well... You know, what do you want, man? You're the one that challenged me. So I have to accept it. Okay, so that takes care of the rock tunnel. A nice long slog through there. So next time we'll be heading over to Celadon City, because we can't do anything in the Pokemon Tower really yet. Not until we take out the rocket hideout. So, alright. Yep, plenty to take care of over there. And at least now we can get back to more exciting non-cave events here. Alright, later.